This video might just be the beginning of the end for my YouTube channel. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't afraid to record it. But I've always wanted to be honest on this channel, and I've always wanted to tell the truth, and I've always wanted to be myself. And many of you have told me exactly that. Just be yourself. So as you watch this video, remember, you wanted this. Unless you do YouTube yourself, it's hard to explain the nerves and anxiety that takes place behind the scenes, more than just talking to a camera. In today's day and age, it seems that you have to pick and choose your words very carefully. And what you say or do could dictate success or complete and utter failure. And watching my channel grow and experiencing the success so far and breaking 700 subscribers this weekend, I'm starting to feel that, holy crap, I could actually monetize this. I could actually potentially make something out of this that I've always dreamed of doing. I've always dreamed of being a storyteller and sharing my thoughts. Those of you who follow the channel and have been here for a while know that's exactly why I want to do this so desperately. But I haven't been honest with you either. And I think it's time I come clean in regards to that. You see, I say that I want to tell the story and I want to be my true, authentic self. And I even hate using that word authentic because it's become a buzzword on YouTube. And I think people use it way too often to describe themselves that is not the reality of themselves in order to get views. I don't ever want to be accused of that, but in watching some of my videos recently that I've posted back, yeah, they're me, and they are what I think, but I don't let you into the depths of what I truly think and feel at my core. Because, let me give you an example. Yesterday, I posted on the community tab a prayer request for my stepmother who is in hospital. For those of you who have responded and have sent your thoughts and prayers, I cannot thank you enough for that. It means the world to me. Christian, especially you, I saw your message this morning. It made me laugh, but it also made me feel good in the sense that what you wrote is exactly why I do this. But in any regard, that community post where I sent that prayer request, in discussing it with one of my other subscribers, Dita, who shares my faith, she made note that her comments were getting removed. That for some reason, she was commenting to let me know that she had sent prayers up for my family, but that they were getting removed. And when she told me that, I told her that that's exactly the reason why I submitted that the way I did. I submitted it as a hyperlink to my website outside of YouTube. Why? Because I was afraid that if I just wrote in a comment with an image what I was wanting, and that you can see on my website, that it might get censored. Someone might get upset. Someone may think I'm pushing religion on them. And so that's the reason why I was very careful to word it a specific way said friends of faith. So that way, if you don't share my faith, that's fine. You don't have to go and see what I wrote. I hate the fact that I did that. Look, I don't make any secret that I'm a Christian. More specifically, I'm a Catholic. Now, a lot of people say, oh, you can't say that because people don't like Catholics. They're evil people. I wear a crucifix around my neck in every video. It's a gift my wife gave to me on the day we got married. It means something to me, and I refuse to hide it. That's why in the post that I put on my website, I listed the Bible verse of Matthew 10:33. And for those of you who are not familiar with it, please feel free to Google it. And it's not that I'm afraid to post the Bible verse here. It's that if you care to know that, you'll look it up on your own. That's not the purpose of this video, and it will never be the purpose of my video to push my faith and my beliefs on you. So let's get that out of the way right now, and let's get that right. You are here at your own free will, and you can leave at your own free will. But I'm not going to hide the fact of who I am. And quite honestly, I feel like that's exactly what I've been doing lately. There are 3 buckets of videos that I want to do for my channel. They're the coffee talks like what you're watching now, which I consider to be my vlogs, my weekly vlogs. I enjoy them. They're fun. They don't get a lot of views, but I don't care. It's how I get to talk to those of you who are here for me. And then there's the Understanding Gen X content that I post, which consists of the video that I posted this week on Sunday, and consists of the secrets video that has gotten me over 40,000 views and has gotten me the bulk of subscribers so far. But there's one bucket that the channel is actually named after that I can't really think of any content I've created for it at all, and that's the Gen X point of view. See, I want this channel to be my voice where I can talk about politics, what's going on in the world, what's going on in my country, my faith, and what's going on in regards to that. And talk about it from a Gen X point of view. Because here's the thing, even though I'm Catholic, there are things about the Catholic faith that I don't agree with. And there are things that my beliefs don't necessarily fully align with that. And that's something that's between me and God. But that doesn't change the fact that I want to strive to live a life that when I stand before God and have to face Him, I can at least look Him in the eye and tell Him that I lived how I felt was correct, and that I tried to live as best I could by what He said we should. And that's a whole other video. And again, even as I'm talking about that now, in my mind, I'm thinking, see, people are going to leave. People are going to not want to be here. And I want to play for you something that is actually what prompted me to record this video, because quite frankly, it made me angry. It made me very angry. It's a voice note that I recorded on my iPhone to myself because I was trying to work out in my mind how I can go about discussing this very thing, but tiptoe around it and be very politically correct in delivering the message. I'm going to play the audio for you now, so I'm just going to go to a black screen so you can listen to it. But listen to it, and I'll see you on the other side in just a minute. I'm always afraid to push that line and to actually say what I really think, for fear of losing subscribers, losing views, getting canceled, having somebody get offended or YouTube take down my channel, or even worse, some nut job target me or my family because of something I said that they disagreed with. I mean, that crap happens all the time. You see it play out on the news time and again. And my thoughts are considered by many to be wrong because I'm conservative and because I believe in God and because I think the world's going in the wrong direction, in particular my country. But I'm afraid to say that, even recording this and thinking about it now. I am afraid to even record that video and allude to it because I'm fearful of losing what I've grown so far. But I feel like the way I'm going right now, I can't be my true self and say what I really think on a lot of things because of that fear. So I got to figure out a way how to word this so that way I can actually talk about it on Coffee Talk. Did you hear the very end? Did you hear the very end where I said I've got to come up with a way to word this so that way I can talk about it on the channel, on Coffee Talk? I've said this before on this channel, and it's actually one thing that Crash had said to me, just speak, say something. And I almost lost Crash as a subscriber because he had high hopes that I would actually be a voice and say what I thought. And he got sick and tired of waiting around for me to give my opinion on anything. I was constantly doing what I'm doing now, and that's talking about how I'm afraid to say what I think. You really shouldn't talk about faith and religion on your channel, Try not to be so open about it. Try not to talk about it so much. And I don't think I do. But I've noticed in the comments section that a lot of you who are here, who are active, and who are commenting on my videos, we have those exchanges of blessings. We bless each other in our closings to each other. We say, God bless you. And we share our faith in subtle mannerisms. We also share our political beliefs and ideology without outright saying it. It pisses me off. It does. I get so angry with myself because the one bucket of content that I want desperately to make, but that I am the most afraid to make, is the Gen X point of view videos where I talk about things like the election coming up next week and where I talk about world events and things that are going on and the messed up things that I see people in society do on the news every day. And I'm tired of being afraid to do it. And so maybe this video is a litmus test to see just how well this goes over. Or maybe this is going to be the beginning of what this channel should have been all along, which is me speaking my mind and saying what I think about things and sharing the truth. Whether that convinces you one way or the other, or it influences you, or whatever you may call it. My goal isn't to win you over to my side. There are no sides on my channel. There is just a community of thought. There's a community of ideas. There's a community of people who each and every one of us are unique and different and have our own thoughts about what's going on in the world around us. And we all have our own ideas and thoughts about how the world should move forward and what our vision of utopia is. I'm not a brilliant man. I'm not a genius. I don't claim to have an IQ the likes of Elon Musk or Epictetus or Marcus Aurelius. But I do have some thoughts and ideas, and I do think that there are times where I feel compelled by divine motivation or other to share what I think, because I feel desperately that it's important the message gets out there. And I think now more than ever, it is critical that not only me, but everyone stop being so afraid to say what they think and be bold and decisive and speak your mind. You know, I've always said that an omission of the truth is just as bad as lying, because you're not giving the full story. And I feel like I've been lying to each and every one of you who have clicked that subscribe button and who have watched my content, liked it, and commented below. I feel like I've been lying to you because I've been omitting the ideas and thoughts in my mind that I really want to share. I know posting this video, I'm running the risk of getting punched on the nose by the YouTube algorithm or pissing somebody off who might disagree with something I say, and I get canceled and the 700 subscribers are gone, or the 1,000 subscribers, or the 10,000 subscribers. I don't want that to happen. But do I not want that to happen so desperately that I build a channel and a community that I hate because I'm not being honest with you and I'm not saying and doing what I really want this channel to be? I don't want to feel the need to censor myself or to hide what I believe or act like I'm ashamed of it. That's why I keep in my mind hearing and seeing Matthew 10:33. Matthew 10:33. I would be mortified if on Judgment Day I had to stand before God and Jesus Christ and admit that at any point in time I was ashamed of them and I denied them. And in that same vein of thinking, I am angry with myself for denying myself the ability to be my true self and to talk about things here that are beyond funny and entertaining, but to also have that content that we can talk about the really important things. And yeah, we can do it in a fun way. We can do it in an entertaining way. Don't get me wrong, that's who I am. It's gonna be entertaining, at least from my perspective anyway. But there are some important things I want to talk about. There are some very important things that I think about and that seriously weigh heavy on my mind that I want to discuss and talk about. And that is the whole reason why I named this channel Gen X Point of View. So all of that is to say, hopefully, after this video and my nerves recover a little bit, you will start to see some Gen X POV content posting here in the near future. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you stick around for it. And I hope that if we happen to disagree on something, that you can understand that that's okay. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying this is what I think. And this is my opinion on something. And I truly do want to hear your thoughts and opinions on those. And I think that for those of you who have been around since the beginning and who have engaged with me in discussions in the comment section, know that to be true. That I'm not interested in just sharing my story and I'm looking for fame and fortune and popularity. No. I'm looking for real, true connections with people where we can talk about things that matter and that we can advocate for those things in a respectful way and have a little bit of fun while doing it. So I hope you've made it this far. I know it's a long coffee talk. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time and listening in this video. If you like this and are excited about hearing some true Gen X POV content and seeing those videos in the future, all I ask you to do is to just hit the like button and let me know you agree, you're here for that, and that it's okay. If you choose to leave a comment below, that's icing on the cake for me. But the like button, hitting that is really the important one on this one. So with that, I will return you to your regularly scheduled Wednesday. I hope you have a fantastic day. God bless you, and I will see you in the comment section.